Well, hello, YouTube. Welcome back. This is Ricepaddy Reasons, and I am your Ricepaddy Daddy. Hey. So, I hope you guys are doing well today. Today, I want to talk about what the plan is. Well, we've got all our fundamentals. Rice Paddy's mental tools. We got those down pat, right? Right. Maybe you should go watch that playlist. I'll wait. All right. All right. I've waited long enough. So now that we got the foundation down, okay, now we get into the really exciting stuff. Okay, now we get to start learning stuff that you will be able to see tangible results from. Okay, so if you haven't watched my video on like why you need a budget, all right, well, you might want to watch that because that is probably the first thing that we need to get to is that you need to have a budget in place if you don't already. If you want to make a budget and you hate doing math like me, then get an app like Rocket Money. That's a really good one. I think that you can like cancel unneeded subscriptions or something like that from that. You've probably seen ads for it. That works really well. So like being able to budget properly and save everything that you can, and then start putting that money towards things that make you more money. Like we talked about using Stash. That's a great way to grow your money. Way better than using a bank account. Don't use a freaking savings account. All right. We all know that I think that they suck. All right, so don't use those if you don't have to. Okay, use those only for emergency funds. Okay, so yeah. So first of all, you're gonna get a budget. Okay. Second of all, start putting your money to work. Okay, either through Stash or through any other vehicle that earns you compounded interest, like mutual funds, index funds. All right, stuff like that. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. You should hire a financial advisor if you want true professional financial advice. All right, I'm just sharing my experience. This is what I did. Okay, I basically just I tried to maximize my income. I minimized my expenses, and then I put the difference to work for me. Okay, once you do that, then remember you're giving yourself a pay raise every time you invest, because that money's coming back to you and it's going to keep on making you more money. All right, so the next part is, now that you've got a budget and now you're starting to put money to work, now you might want to think about how can you up your income, because now you're making more money, you don't have to spend more money. So now if you are able to give yourself another pay raise by, like, say, getting a raise at work, getting a promotion at work. Honestly, I don't recommend that you get a promotion at work, because usually you're looking at maybe a 10% raise in pay and 100% raise in headache. And you're going to find yourself spending a lot more time and energy on your job for not a whole lot more money. Okay, so I personally don't even recommend getting a promotion at work. I would say you're better off just finding another job that pays you more. All right, now if you like your job, okay, great. Okay, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm saying that if you want to give yourself a pay raise and what you want to do is you want to work for somebody else and get more money, then you might want to consider professions that are in demand, like plumbers, welders, electricians, guys that work on HVAC, bus drivers, bricklayers. There's a huge demand for anybody to work in construction. Okay, you can even take side gigs as a construction worker in your free time. All right, and get paid very, very well for it. Okay, so you don't need a college degree. You don't need an education for any of those. There's a whole lot of jobs out there that pay really, really well. That you might even be able to do full time or part time. Okay, there's like these apps that where you can take shifts like gigs where you can just like fill in for a shift and you can get paid like $25 an hour to wash dishes all night. I don't know if it's like that. I know that they pay really well for you to just sit there and wash dishes. Okay. Now I've thought about doing that myself, but honestly, my days off are worth more to me than whatever extra money that I might make, and and I'm doing fine already, so I don't really need to do that sort of thing. Now I will recommend that if you really want to up your income, then you start a side hustle. All right, I'm going to do a whole video on why side hustles beat the crap out of second jobs. Okay, I'm going to do a whole video on that. Okay, but for now, just accept that Ricepaddy recommends that you get a side hustle rather than getting a second job. Okay, the biggest reason why I'm going to tell you right now is because those are scalable. Okay, you can actually scale a side hustle to make more than your full-time job sometimes. So check out stuff like that. Okay, I wouldn't trust everything that you see online, because there's a lot of guys out here that will charge you a whole lot of money and promise you the world, and they can't deliver on it. So I'd be very careful about what you take on online. I would say talk to experienced affiliate marketers that have done it before, like myself. Like, you're welcome to ask me any questions. Like, I'd be happy to, if you sent me an email, I'd be happy to check out any prospective program that you might be looking for, to let you know what you think. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, if you're looking for something like affiliate marketing, okay, you do have to show up and you have to work hard at it, sometimes harder than you do at your full-time job, okay, in order to get started. It takes a lot of work. Okay, everybody thinks that everybody's going to advertise to you that you can start a business online, and you're not going to have to do anything. It's all done for you. Look, if it was all done for you, they wouldn't need you. Okay, they would just do it themselves. Okay, if nobody had to do anything, then they wouldn't actually have a product. Okay, so if they say that you don't have to do anything and everything's done for you, that is not the case. Okay, I promise you that. So, and it was just be mindful, guys. Okay, side hustles could be anything from starting like a business, like hauling garbage away from people's houses to the dump. You can make a killing doing that, and all you need is a pickup truck. And you don't even need to own a pickup truck. You could probably even just you could probably just rent one. As a matter of fact, I think I saw a video on that. What I'll do is, guys, is I'm going to do a video on just that kind of side hustle, and then I'll drop a link to the original video that I find that gives a really good example of doing that kind of side hustle. Okay, because there's a lot of things that you could do in your spare time that you can get paid a whole lot for. Okay, and that it doesn't. Eventually, you can scale it up so that it doesn't even take any of your time and effort to run a side hustle or a business, and then you're making money while you sleep. Okay, which is what the get down is, right, folks? Right. So that's what I recommend. Okay, is up your income that way. All right, that way you can have more to save, and therefore invest and put that money to work for you, and which case you continue to give yourselves more passive pay raises. All right, which is how you get to the point where you're eventually going to be able to retire, because you want those returns from those investments equaling what you need and more for you to live the life that you want, okay? Which is also going to require its own budget. So never let go of that budget. Keep adjusting your budget, okay? That's the next part of the plan, okay? Adjust your budget to fit your current income and your current plan, okay? And remember, once you get to that point, you're going to be able to see farther, and there's going to be more ideas that you're going to come up with, okay? And those ideas are going to be great, all right? And so, anyways, let me know what you guys are doing. What ideas come to your head, okay? Send me an email, leave a comment, okay? Love to see about it. You know, if you have an idea, leave it in the comments because it might help somebody else that is seeing this video, all right? It's an engagement. Remember, guys, this is a conversation, all right? Like, comment, you know, subscribe, okay? If you know somebody else that might want to hear this kind of information, okay, please share this video. And hey guys, I really appreciate you being here, and I'm going to talk to you in the next video. So, you know what I'm going to say. You guys keep growing and deserve your victory.